Well, hello there, guys. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are doing the Alliance War Showcase, the left-hand side of it that came out yesterday. And I had lots of fun doing it. I think it is one of the more fun quests that these guys release because this like I think this is not too difficult, this is not too easy. I think this is just the right amount of difficult for the right amount of rewards, although I do think the rewards can take a slight buff. But I think it's pretty well rated for right now. And first of all, we have here a Spider-Man Supreme, and this guy, he is just, he's just a dummy fight if you're using Bullseye. I have a 7-star rank 3 Bullseye, and he makes an absolute joke of this fight. Look at that. That's over before I could even complete the introduction of the video. 35 seconds, that is insane. Like, some people say that Bullseye is a defender, but he is a pretty damn solid attacker, man. Maybe not in battlegrounds, maybe not in scenarios where you need to go really fast. But I mean, that was 35 seconds, but that is not your average fight all the time. But in Alliance Wars, in questing, I think he is an amazing attacker. And next up we have here the leader, and I'm using Black Cat for this. She is tactic and the leader is also tactic. So when you're using Black Cat, he will not be able to block anything or evade. The House of Mirrors, is it, or Clarity? I don't know. I think it's House of Mirrors. The House of Mirrors node doesn't work when you're using the Clarity champion, so yeah. And Black Widow, she has lots of defensive ability, accuracy reduction on her own as well. And we've got 13 bleeds right now. We are failing all of his abilities. We're doing a ton of damage, and he is just melting and he's dead. Look at that. Black Cat is blowing a kiss. She looks hot. And 54 seconds, that is insane for a Alliance War level fight. 54 seconds is pretty damn good. Next up we have a Shocker here. We are going in with CGR, and CGR is supposed to be really good for this fight because he is tactic and Shocker is also tactic, so it cancels out. But let's see how it goes. Shocker's AI is really weird, can be really weird sometimes, and as you can see, he's just it's just so annoying, man. Shocker. And I push him to SP3. I thought I would get the damnation up in time, but I could not do that. And I'm just trying to do as much damage before dying as I can, but I can't get more than one heavy in. So yeah, he hits me with the special 3. He's at 40%, so I mean, CGR did alright. I played really bad, but CGR, he is a beast, man. If you can play much better, then you can finish this fight at 90% health as well. It's not on CGR. Most of the mess up was on me. So I'm just going to go in and finish the fight with Bullseye here. Bullseye, he's not the ideal matchup for this, but it's just 40%. I thought I'll take it. Who is going to revive? Who's going to waste a revive on CGR, right? I have a 7-star rank 3 Bullseye. Let's make use of him. So Bullseye here, he makes pretty light work of this guy, and we are getting some shocks here. I think it is from the EMP modification node. I think that's what it's called. I am not too sure. I'm not good with remembering the names of nodes and everything, but yeah, I think that is what it is called. And here we just finish it. We lost some health. We lost around 30% of our health, but we finished it. And next up we have an Onslaught. So my original plan was that I was going to use CGR for Shocker, and then I was going to use CGR for Onslaught. But my CGR my CGR went RIP on Shocker only. Like, he couldn't even finish Shocker, so forget about Onslaught. So I have to go in here with Spider Ham, and I take 2 hits to my face, and then I take 3 hits to my face. He just keeps intercepting me, man. the, I'm telling you, the AI is getting insane. Intercepted again. Like, damn, dude, give me an effing break, man. What the hell? And here I just block the SP2. Piggy has that nonsense charges up, so he takes less damage, and he also has degen resistance, so he is not going to melt as quickly as others. So you can just block the SP2 with him, and as you can see here, we just evaded the first bit. That was not me. That was also Piggy's evade. That was not me at all. I don't know how to evade Onslaught's SP2. I can evade the SP1 pretty reliably, but the SP2, I don't know how to evade that. I never practiced it, and here he just dies trying to throw a special one. So yeah, that was pretty quick, but we lost almost all of our health, which was supposed to be for Mojo. I was saving him for Mojo, but it is what it is. We can heal him up. I always have health potions in overflow, so we can always heal up, and yes, we are healing up. I just did 2 level 4 because they were expiring, and yeah, let's be efficient. Don't let stuff expire, and just use the level 2 ones, although they're healing for almost nothing right now, but we can't let shit expire here. So yeah, it takes a lot of time. I wish the quick heal feature it was of a little more use, but it just uses all of the romance potions, which I never want to use, because they have a really large inventory cap, so you can theoretically store them forever. And here I'm just checking out the nodes, because I didn't really look at them when I started out the fight. I just thought, like, everyone is using Piggy, so he must be good for it, so I just went in with that. So I'm checking out the nodes now, and yeah, yeah, I'm going to bait the SP2. I thought I was going to bait the SP1, to be honest, but no, I am going to bait the SP2 and just pause all the poppers again, push him to SP2, bait the SP2. And Piggy is such an insane champion, man. One thing that I don't understand is why does he get the region so quickly, but they fall off so slowly? Like, it should not be that way, man. When you're far away from him, it should fall off, like, immediately. Not immediately, but at a consistent pace. Like, when I fight him, he is just like, when I am close with him, he just gains like, look at that, 2 stacks of regen. I don't know if I'm missing something here or not, but he gets regen so fast. And here we just push him red, and I guess we'll eat an SP3 now. Piggy, he can tank a lot of stuff, man. You can see we tanked so many hits from Onslaught in the previous fight, and now we just tanked a whole SP3, and we are still at, what is it, 40% health. And we took a lot of degen damage as well, but because of the nonsense, I was able to stay alive. And here we just take SP2 to the face, and I am still alive, and I am still degening, and I am still not dying. And he just throws the SP2 and dies. And I love Piggy, man. I think he is one of the most broken characters as a 7-star. I think he is insane, man. He is absolutely broken. And here we have a Wolverine next. To be honest, I had no idea there was going to be a Wolverine here, because like, nobody was talking about him. So I was like, what do I do? He has some regen and shit. So I was like, let's just try with Black Widow. She has lots of debuffs, so Despair is gonna do its thing and it's gonna block it out. So I thought it can't be that bad. And it wasn't. Black Widow. Yes, I'm sorry. Black Cat was really really good for this fight. I wish Black Widow was even half as good as Black Cat, man. That would have been so goated. Like, Black Widow actually deserves it, but that's a conversation for another day. Here we have Black Cat just stacking bleeds, blocking regen, and Wolverine is just melting in front of Black Cat. Like, the real melting is going to start when she's going to throw a special 2, but yeah, before that, he is melting really quick. He's already down to 80%, and by the time I finish this sentence, he is down to 60%. So I mean, Black Cat is insane. That is why I took her up to rank 3, even though I had options of Bullseye and Korg and so many other options. But I was like, man, Black Cat is insane. And you can always rank up defenders, but the amount of fun that you get from ranking up a champion like Black Cat, man, you cannot. Like, Bullseye or Korg is not going to give you that same amount of satisfaction. So I ranked up Black Cat just for myself because I loved her so much. And here we have a America Chavez, and I think I'm gonna pick this too. Or I'm gonna Bullseye it. No, I'm gonna pick it. So yeah, I'm gonna pick it up, and let's heal up a little bit. Let's see, 5. Alright, 5 sounds good. Yeah, don't waste. We've got 5 now, and well, America Chavez can be pretty annoying because she has double the power gain from ability power gain, and her SP2 is really really hard to evade, and I think it is unblockable or something too. Like, if you don't have a piggy, man, just keep her to SP1. Don't try and go for SP2 baits, because that can be really really lethal. But if you have a piggy, he can reduce damage, he can do the auto evade and stuff, so you can take your chances. And here we just pause the focus, bait the SP1. I'm not trying to bait the SP1, I'm just baiting SP1. I don't know why, but I should have just baited SP2. But I'm just trying to play it safe, maybe trying not to dex, not giving the buffs, not giving mystic dispersion. So yeah, try to block the last hit of the SP1. That really helps in managing her power. And here she throws the SP2, and Piggy just evades it, man. I did nothing in that. I had no hand in evading that. Piggy is that good. And here we have 5 focus, 6, and we just pause that, and she's going to throw SP2, and no, she's not going to throw SP2, she's just going to die. Because when you're against Piggy, you don't really get to throw your specials, and when you throw your specials, you die. That is just how good of a champion Spider-Ham is. I love this guy. I think he is the best 7-star science champion right now. I think overall, well, he can make a case for the best 7-star as well. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone calls him the best 7-star in the game. I think Spider-Ham as the best 7-star. Yeah, it can be true. I'll have to think about it, but it's not far from the truth. It is. If someone says that, you can't really say that that's wrong. It is a very very valid opinion. It's not even a hot take, man. It's like a really valid opinion. And here we just swap out. I think we swapped out Black Cat for Maestro. I didn't know Maestro was going to be this good for this guy, but he is that guy, Maestro. Like, this is the thing that I really like about these defenders, man. These are not potatoes on attack. Like, this is the kind of defenders that I love. These are very well dual threat champions. Maybe they're not good for battlegrounds. Maybe they're not going to nuke everything like CGR. Maybe they're not going to, you know, maybe they're not going to nuke everything like Hulkling or, have survivability like Hercules. But the thing is, they are useful in the right scenario. They are useful when their matchup comes. They are useful. And this is exactly the kind of thing that Bullseye and Maestro can do for long form content. I'm not talking about Necropolis or Abyss of Legends or things like that, but long form like Alliance War, where the fight is, where you don't have a fight limit, or the limit is like 8 minutes long. I mean, in that scenarios, or Spring of Sorrow, in that kind of scenarios, that is where they really shine. Look at that damage, man. 6,000 burst of damage. I don't know how many times it was. It was like 4 or 5 times. That was just 30,000 in red numbers, and all the other damage in white and yellow numbers as well. And we are constantly doing that, what do you call it, gamma radiation? Cosmic radiation, yes, cosmic radiation damage. It is not that much, but it is like every half a second, so all of it adds up, and it doesn't look like much, but it is chipping down the opponent little by little every single second. Here we just throw SP1 again, 3 Furies, we have 20 of our charges still. He is giving us lots of poisons, and I think shocks is it, but we are immune to both, so Maestro doesn't care, man. Maestro gives no F's to it. He does not care. Let's see, he just keeps spamming SP1, and like, I'm not playing this fight perfectly. I am making so many mistakes in this fight. I am getting hit, I am getting hit by SP1, I'm getting hit by his basic attacks, I'm getting hit left, right and center. Again, I get hit by the SP1, and look at my health. I am still at 62%, 63, I'm constantly healing as well. Like, Maestro in this fight is almost unkillable. Like, you have to try really hard to die in this fight, because I am trying. Like, I am playing really bad, and I am still not dying. Like, it's crazy. And here at this point I should have gone for the SP2, but I was thinking maybe it's just 36% left, I can just nuke it down with just SP1s, but the 2 Furies is not really the thing, man. You need the 3rd Fury to really do your big damage, and I think I have realized that now, and I will go for the SP2. There's really so many options for this boss. Like, this doesn't even feel like a boss. I feel like that Mojo should have been the boss, or that what was that? What was that after the Mojo fight? What fight was that? No, after... Yeah, I think Mojo should have been the boss, yeah. After the Mojo... Yeah, it was Wolverine. No, that was an easy fight. No, Wolverine can't be the boss. I think Mojo deserved to be the boss of this quest, but it is what it is. Arcade can also be a pain if you don't have the right counter, if you don't have, a Serpent, or if you don't have Maestro, or a Venom. I think Venom also works for this, but Venom has no immunities or no resistances, so you'll have to be careful, because you can die really quickly. You can melt, if you don't have any kind of immunities or resistances in front of this guy, you can melt really fast, so you have to be careful about that. And here I go for the SP2. Here I get the 3 Furies. Here I will turn them into passives, and here I will start doing the really great damage again. and he is already at 14%, just spamming SP1s. This poor guy, we have not even gone a single percent down since then, and I have made so many mistakes. We have actually, since the last time I spoke about how sustainable Maestro is for this fight, we have gone up 7% in health. We were at 63 and now we are at 72, 9%. Like, this guy is unkillable for this fight. I think he is hands down the best option. It is a little slow, but I think the amount of safety this guy gives you, I think it is worth the time. It was 5 minutes 26 seconds, and it could have been even faster. It could have been even faster if I had gone for the SP2 rotation first. So that is pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. How did you guys counter this quest? Who did you guys use for this? Let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like, share it to your friends, and do all of that stuff. All of it helps me out. Peace out.